Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Actually, this content creation of a thing, it was actually part of my New Year resolution. My new year, new me, that kind of thing. And I made plans actually to start. I even started on the morning of this new year. I actually did a get ready with me video, which I never posted. I got, shy and stuff. I just left it on my phone till now. And I told myself in the beginning of this year that I'm going to start my content creation career, and yeah, I'm just starting. This like 20th already, and like this is my first video out. So at least one of my New Year resolutions that I kept to, by special grace of God, is that I told myself that I'm going to be reading like at least one book every month. And by God's grace, this month, like the habit of reading has actually become more and more prominent in my life, because see myself, like this month alone I've read like 4 books, and these 4 books have really changed the way I think, the way I do a lot of things. I actually had the premonition to start making this video and start my content creation career after reading one book, The Richest Man in Babylon. Trust me, the book is like deep. Like there were a lot of wise words, a lot of quotes by top people. And this book really made me think a lot about my content creation and everything that I said during the first hours of the new year. That 12 o'clock time, there was knockout in the air. I made some proclamations, not in the that way you're thinking, but I made those resolutions. Until now, I found out that I've not even done anything to accomplish those resolutions. And someone I know, I have a lot of good friends, a lot of things that I do in my life. I'm just grateful for my friends that sometimes some things they just say call me back to action. Someone posted on our status, and the person will be watching this video. The person said that if you started something and you do it perfectly on the first try, then you started too late. And that was very deep, because it got me thinking, okay, so that means that if I start this content creation and everything is perfect, like even the camera, you see the lighting, it's not so good, you see the background and stuff. But if I started at that time when everything is perfect, then I started too late. So I said, then what's keeping me? So while reading this book, another thing that came to my mind, right, this Richest Man in Babylon, there was this part of the book that says that it was talking about Parkinson's law. We know Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law states that a task, like the duration of a task, expands based on the time you give it. And then this book was not talking about it in terms of finance. I found out that Parkinson's law not only applies to duration and time given. I found out that Parkinson's law applies to almost everything we do. The fact that I told myself one day I'm going to start content creation. One day we'll keep on expanding from 1 year to 2 years to 3 years till I'm really old. And this Parkinson's law here now is trying to tell us that once you keep on procrastinating, that the duration of that task keeps on increasing because of you allocating excess time to it. So I hope that thing hits you at the right spots. I hope it motivates you very well, because there's also another part of this book that says that he who does not read has no advantage over he who cannot read. I'm not trying to come here to shame those who that don't used to read books, because like that was me last year, right? But it applies to this advice that I'm giving to you. I read the book and I got an advice about Parkinson's law, and I took action on it and started doing content, as you can see now. I want you to listen to this advice and act on it, because if I follow based on what Mark Taiwan said, he who hears an advice and does nothing has no advantage over he who does not hear the advice. So a word is enough for the wise. I hope I've been able to encourage you. Till next time, is your boy Chim0K out. Thank you.